Sure. Should we go in the same order? Who was first?
I don't.
Yeah.
I know I was second. That's all I remember.
Yeah. So I'm playing Lucia Grilsalor, an elf doctor proficient with her warbow and is ready right now to shoot a dragon from afar.
Okay. I am playing Clifford, the human mage. A very angry and curmudgeonly mage, but we'll see how that goes against the dragon as well. Probably not well.
Okay. I'll be playing Erland, the rugged witcher of the group, who is not very excited to see a dragon at the moment.
I will take on the role of Arthas, the human craftsman, quartermaster, soldier, and right now he's thinking in his past life, what the heck brought him to this point to see a dragon? And now he's worried how the hell is he going to get to it with his stubby legs. That's it.
I'm playing Dorch Tal, the dwarven criminal, who at this point is wondering what use he's going to be.
And I'm Daniel, and I will be your GM for playing the Witcher version of Tome of Strahd. So, just a recap of what happened last session. You all have been summoned by Strahd to join him in his campaign against the Knights of the Silver Dragon, or the Order of the Silver Dragon, on behalf of his new bride, Tatyana, who you all met. And also you met her son, which is not Strahd's offspring, but her deceased husband. And you find yourselves in a tent discussing strategies, thinking that you have about a bit more than 24 hours to come up with a plan. Unfortunately, the Order of the Silver Dragon were not patient and they decided to strike first. To their demise, unfortunately, they were on the losing side and decided to retreat. In their retreat, as you all have mentioned, they summoned their Silver Dragon, an actual Silver Dragon. And over here, we can just continue from where we left off. The battlefield looks like it's already being modified accordingly with the retreat happening. On the order of, I believe it was Arfes's order to still march forward and attack.
Cut him off. But that was done before the dragon appeared, so now he's thinking, God, this is not a very good strategy now with the dragon in play. He curses in language.
Keeping the same order of initiative we had in the previous session, we have Erland first, Arfis second, Lucia third, Dorch before the last, and Clifford, right? Sorry.
Yep.
Last to go, and then Strahd. Pardon. So, Erland, you are first.
Alright, he's gonna continue whacking, because...
So remember, the blue are your allies, the white, gold, and bronze are your enemies.
Alright, so no one is actually close to me at this point. No enemies.
Back to the running game.
Alright. Mala. In that case, I can run 18, so... But do I want to run next to a dragon?
I would say yes, because we need someone to hit it.
Not with his.
Really?
Just wait for 4 turns. and something will hit it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's my turn, and he'll look to Strahd and said, "You never mentioned the dragon."
I didn't know they had one. I just simply thought the name was fancy.
So unprepared.
Strahd kind of just shrugs, bringing us to Arthas's, who's currently down here.
Yep. After I just gave out an order, alright, he's gonna sort of look at the battlefield. So everyone is basically fleeing. Okay. I don't know if I can. Would I be able to get? Can I give an order out?
Yeah, you can definitely.
Cool. So I'm going to basically shout out to to those who are like pretty much like far away. I'm gonna sort of shout this out to those far away. Those who are far, chase those who are retreating. Those who cannot catch up, pull back. Form formation. The dragon is coming towards us. Come on, you horse. Come on, you horsons. Move, move. Tactics roll, I imagine.
Yes, please.
Alrighty.
DC set at 14, so it's not that bad.
Not that bad. Yeah, I have a plus 13.
There you go.
Base.
Just don't
So as long
fumble.
as I don't roll a 1, I know. Okay, that is an 18 total.
Nice.
Actually, no, sorry, 17. My bad. I miscalculated by 1.
All right. Order has been
And-
taken. Yep.
And I will move slowly.
So just to be clear, whenever you're shouting or talking, regardless whether it needs a roll or not, it is a free action.
Okay, it's a free action. Alright, so I can, even if I'm doing a roll, alright, so I can move more. Alright, cool. And I will move like that. I'm moving my 12 meters slowly forward, halberds out, giving out that order that hopefully spreads to the ranks. Basically to have those who are basically very much far off, who are able to catch up, they'll catch to those that are fleeing, and then those who are still behind form a formation to try and maybe pull the dragon, hold off the dragon, we'll see.
So you hear the ripple effect of your order being passed on from a couple of meters to a couple of meters down the battlefield. All right. Would that be all?
I
All right.
moved, I gave up an order, end of turn.
Lucia.
Lucia is going to take aim.
At?
The dragon.
All right. Let's zoom out there for a bit. There's a dragon, everyone.
Everyone,
That
the
is
dragon.
huge, and it's not with exaggeration.
That's about 20 meters tall, 26 meters tall.
That's
Yeah,
her
with-
turn.
With a wingspan of about 30 meters, it seems. Oh god.
All right, so taking aim, as in to improve your stats for those of you watching and are interested in the Witcher system, does take a full turn, with benefits in the end. Which brings us to Dorch. Dorch, you are still all the way down here. So if we have to zoom in a bit. Whoops, there we go. There's Dorch for you.
I believe we lost him.
Yes.
You ran forward towards the dragon.
Alright, Paul, so Dorch, it's your turn.
Ah, okay. What have the other guys before me done?
So we have Lucia who took aim. Arthas basically shouted out his command and moved.
Got that.
So yeah.
That's it, yeah, so far.
Did he freeze again?
I think
Yep.
so.
Well, it looks like he's still playing.
I love how it happens exactly when he's going to take an action.
Yeah.
I guess the RPG gods gave him a curse.
So, Dorch, what are you gonna do?
I just basically move forward my run speed.
All right, so you run forward, brilliant. Which brings us to Clifford.
Sure. I will also run forward. My run is 18, so that is, well, basically next to this guy. Why can't I grab him? Oh. That's mine.
All right, Strahd's turn. He grins, and he takes a dash action all the way up there. Which,
Wow, he's fast.
yeah. So most of the army moves along, and a few clash. Let's take a look at that. Right. So on request of last session, blue and white dice.
Yes.
Where's my blue? D20. What the
Why do we have specific colored dice?
Oh no.
Because the models on the screen,
It's the colour-
ours
yeah,
are blue.
exactly.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So I got the white dice. Where did my blue die go? Alright, I'm gonna have to disappoint with the white blue die situation. But I do have white for ours, red for the enemy. I'm
Yeah,
sorry!
close
Alright. Ooh, that is not looking good. Alright, so we have. Ooh, yeah, you wish.
Oh, wow. What's going on?
What?
Alright, there was some. Let's see.
Oh,
A glitch in the matrix.
I was very happy for a second.
1, 2,
Very happy.
3,
Most of those were ours.
4,
Good point.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 from our side. The
Their
dra-
side.
The dragon's turn. The dragon takes flight.
Killed itself.
All right, which brings us back to Erland.
But
Okay.
he's a small note on the dragon. He's still in the area.
Oh yeah, he's taken flight.
Okay.
If you want specifications for that, I can
Is he
tell
within?
you.
I don't need the specifications right now, but he's still within 700 meters.
So, flight. Oh, he's just 30 meters above.
Oh, okay, we're fine.
Oh, yeah.
He's still within the 350.
Okay.
He's just hovering up there.
So, Erlen, seeing the dragon take flight, is going to cast Quen.
Okay.
So maybe, maybe save himself there. Wishful thinking. So, because my first time casting, do I need to do anything for Quen since it's like self?
You still need to spell cast, so
Mm-hmm.
It's a roll of 1.
just to
Okay.
yeah, anything above a 1 is a success. So
Okay. So, 6.
Yeah, there you go. So that was successful.
Perfect. Perfect. And remind me again how to do the ruler while I'm moving. Is it shift? No.
Shift. No, sorry, right click. Right click. My bad. You have to
Oh,
hold
okay.
right click.
So. Oops. Oops.
So just ignore the figurine for now. I'm just...
Yeah. And I moved my movement. That's it. I'll continue advancing to the other side because I imagine the dragon is gonna come on this side, I guess.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There he is.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I shouldn't have moved. I shouldn't have moved.
No, chillax, everyone. So,
He's just doing he's just cycling around the air.
Yeah.
Aha. Taunting me.
Tasty mage.
Mages aren't tasty. Freeze myself and just stay there.
Play dead.
Oh no, 0 health. I just fall to the floor.
looks like we lost the dwarf again. So, Erlen, that's all you do?
He's buffering.
Yeah.
Right.
Just keep advancing.
Arfis.
I will advance, but let me see if there's an order to give. I don't recall we have archers, I imagine, or of any of
No.
that sort. No.
Just
have
the
the
one.
one.
Except for one,
Just the
just the one.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to actually order them to try and sort of spread themselves out. So like each of the troops, make sure they're like within enough safe distance from each other, just in case, for any area attacks of sorts. So, tactics roll. Yeah, that's 16. Yeah. Break formations now. Down with his spear's legs. And enter.
So Lucia's gonna continue taking game.
Yeah, I would just keep moving, just one side to the other.
You're being moved.
Yeah, as soon as he comes back on, like, what the hell's going on?
Taking game, second turn. Yes.
So, Paul, it is your turn.
I guess we're back to me, is it?
That's correct, yeah.
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 Okay. So. Okay. Is there if you like going back to previous rounds, people were firing arrows and stuff. Is there any arrows that are nearby that I could potentially run to collect?
Knowing Lucia's aim so far, no, not really.
No. Okay.
Most
in that
of
case, I
them
would
went
just,
over the 170 meter, if my memory serves
yeah.
me correctly.
Fair enough. Fair
There
enough.
was one a bit closer, like in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had shot a
That one.
couple. No, but mine were bolts, not arrows.
This one was the one here was the closest one. But then there was one back there. There was one over here. I think there was one in this area. Basically, there are 5 somewhere lying around.
So I'm just going to basically move again run forward.
All right. Let's say there's a
And
corpse
stay
there,
on
and
playing
you
the running
just
game.
you can pull out an arrow from it that Lucia had. That's the one arrow that's the closest to you. All right, Clifford.
Okay, so this one dude should be close enough. Yes. Because we get, it was that we get XP for the things we kill as well separately, right? And how well we do in battle.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it still behooves me just to kill the others if I'm on the way. Sure. In that case, I will use Bronwyn's arrow on this guy.
Would the guy in between need to
Oh
dodge?
no. I can move first. It's not an issue. I have movement, so it's
All
fine.
right.
Yeah. So I can move.
Oh, good lord.
What's mine? 6? Oh, 6? Yeah, my movement's 6. Oh, where are you going? The other way. Oh. God damn it. No, mine's fucking up. Have I moved out of the map? Oh no. Yeah. If you can bring him back. Thank you. I was here. Six isn't even worth the movement. There. Okay. The other guy's not in the way, so I should be able to hit him at least. And I will cast Bronwyn's arrow on him. It's up to 50. Okay, so that is. Oh wait, no, that's not how you cast this damn thing.
And click on spellcasting.
Cast. Yeah, there we go. Target random. Fine.
All right, nice.
24.
24 does hit.
Okay. So that is a 4d6.
It already done the damage for you. Did
Oh,
it?
did it?
Yeah, 4d6.
All
So
right.
that's 13 damage.
Where are you seeing the oh, wait. Where are you seeing the damage?
Right above it. Right above your spellcasting.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't see that.
So you're aiming for this guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So you cast your bow,
Bolt.
and it hits him right into the left arm, like
Mhm.
as he's still trying to run away, basically.
That's fine. Just want to get a couple of hits in.
Which brings us to Erland.
Alright, so the troops don't have a turn? You might have skipped them.
Oh, yeah, right, because you're first
Yeah.
in line. Right, so Strahd's first. So Strahd moves close to this guy, chases up to him, right off the bat, grabs him from the back, and he, with his own hands, the large claws come out again and just right through the armor, straight into the heart. He licks the claws with a grin, and you hear a manic laugh come from it. In the meantime, the order is taken into effect, so basically we have the guys trying to spread out as much as possible here. Breaking formation. That's already broken. Some of them dash forward regardlessly. And others are trying to find themselves a new companion to battle as well, taking advantage of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And we roll the dice. So, right. In the midst of battle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are down. We also have, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have any more? Yeah, 6, 7, and 8. The dragon comes down around here and does this big with on all fours. Now,
Uh-huh.
bear with me a moment. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inside your minds, you hear a voice. You should rather flee than face my wrath. Erland, comes back to you.
I believe him.
Fuck. Well, he's not gonna run back, but he's not gonna run that forward either. He's just gonna take a few steps here. Oh, where did my guy go? Sorry,
Yeah,
my
there, so
mouse
there.
is there. He is. My mouse is glitching out a bit. For some
Yeah, mine did the same. That's why my character escaped.
I don't know. I think it was somewhere around here. And he's just gonna wait out this guy. See if he comes closer. At least if he's near one of them, maybe he won't get hurt.
Smart.
That's it.
Again, our efforts will advance 12 meters. I was running up to try and see how to do this. And, fuck. No, I think we're gonna stay as we are. No changes to the orders. Run, that's it.
Alright. That's it?
Yep.
Lucia.
I think.
Take aim for the third turn.
Alright. Damn. Dorsh,
Cutting up.
your turn.
Again, just gonna run forward. 24. That takes me to about there. There we go. And that's me.
Alright.
All right.
Clifford.
Yes. Is this the guy I attacked before?
Yes.
Yeah, he's still there? Okay, cool. How far away is he? Yeah, I can still hit him. Let's check my movement first. So. There. Distance 28. Yeah. I'll shoot another one at him.
Alright, go for it. Okay.
9 damage. That sucks. And 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
Mm-hmm. And that's my turn.
Give me the location.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. That is
Leg.
left. Oh wait, winged tail. If it's a monster. Oh wait, no, he's a human.
Yeah.
Yeah, left leg.
So as he tries to continue to run away, you hit him in the leg now, and he's fumbled down, rolling into the just completely in his own armor, like grabbing onto his leg now. Erland's
Bastard.
would be the first in the next turn again, so that brings us to Strahd. Strahd takes the opportune moment and he goes over to this guy and he goes straight up to him and go like boo as the other guy stops straight slash right above the shoulders as the head rolls off. Too easy,
Nice.
he says. In the meantime, the battlefield continues as it seems they've noticed that their retreat is in vain and they decide to continue the fight. So some have moved once again to engage and hold their ground, seeing that they have a winning chance with the dragon, perhaps. Perhaps. Alright. No, don't touch the dragon. There we go. Alright, so let's roll. Okay, that's much better. So, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Their engagement came to their demise. Come on. Don't touch the dragon, I said. Hold on. Move him out of the way a bit. There. That. And that
Yes.
one.
Yes, no, I'm
And-
good dragon accent.
You wish. However, 2 have fallen from our own. The dragon, once again, takes a leap into the air. And let's put him out of the picture for now. There we go.
So he's not really there.
He's not really there now.
Okay.
Which brings us to Ireland again.
Okay. Can he do some kind of a role, a Witcher training role, to see if we have anything that can help against the dragon?
You can definitely do either Witcher training or monster. What was it? Monster lore, I believe.
Lore,
Monster
yes.
lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are your 2 options.
So, Witcher training it is. Additional mods, bright light, no vision, terrain. Eesh.
Damn.
Fumbled
Yeah.
by 7.
At least you're not trying to hit something.
Yeah.
as you're trying to recall from your Witcher training, like, right, dragons, shoot. You get caught off guard by this guy who approaches you in return, and basically is gonna take an attack of opportunity onto you. And that, so you can dodge if you want to. Or parry.
I'll need some help here.
So dodge is basically you dodge out of the way. Parry is you're going to use your use your weapon, right? So it's as if you're going to attack, but your weapon, I believe, does take some form of damage.
Yeah.
So stability is decreased by 2 probably from my memory.
I'll try to parry. We have a craftsman with us, so
All right.
it should be.
So-
I just normal attack roll, right? You said.
Yep. So
Alright.
I got a 17.
And
Okay.
You do a fast strike.
fast strike.
1 fast strike.
Roll 20 is really fucking up with the mouse. Okay. Random, I guess.
Oof. Oof.
Can we take the
Oof.
second one? No, I'm kidding.
You rolled a 12, natural 1. Ooh.
Second. Jeez.
Not liking you today, it seems.
No.
So as you try to parry,
Mm.
unfortunately, due to you trying to remember, you miscalculate, and the whole thing goes straight into your arm. And that would definitely be, let's see. So that's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Armor reduces it, so stopping power.
Huh?
So if you have any armor, deduct whatever damage that was onto your HP then. So basically, let's say your armor is 5, so I did 8, you'd only take 3 damage into that.
So on my sheet, the one on roll 20, I have 14 everywhere.
Alright, so cool. So it just despite it takes your arm.
Yeah.
However, it just kind of just bounces off, but with the impact, since it kind of hit close to it, your sword flies out of your hand as part of the fumble.
Okay.
Alright. So, that brings us to Arthas.
Alright, so, based on where the dragon flew, can I determine where it might land?
It's probably gonna land in the area where Strahd is.
Strahd is. Alright, I'm going to order, basically give an order there to the troops and Strahd there. It's like, scatter, dragon's landing there! Tactics, again.
Yeah, please.
Alrighty. Ooh, nice. That's a 20 total.
Nice. 20. The command goes out.
Yeah. Cool, and I will move forward. Pushing forward the halberd as I give out that order to scatter.
Alright. Which brings us to Lucia.
3 turns have passed. On the 4th day. So,
On the 4th day, the arrow fly.
not an extra action. Target location random. Yes.
Attack fly.
Additional mods. So I get a +3. Do I get? Is there anything for its size or anything like that?
No.
No. +3. It didn't ask me for range, for some reason.
So you're hitting at the 24?
Yep, seems.
24 just hits.
Ooh.
Strong.
So that's 25 times at the. Oh no!
Oh, oh, oh.
So that is 25 times 250.
6 times 6.
Which will.
25
Yeah.
times 6
Times six.
minus 6. So we're saying for
Hold
That's
on.
100.
25 times 6 minus 6.
150
Yeah,
damage.
140.
4.
144.
144.
Holy shit.
The head.
Yes.
That aim, you just keep lock on. Lock on. Lock on. And just as he's close enough, he goes. You hear the screeching of the dragon in the air as it takes it.
Not so happy of that, I think.
Not at all. Not at all. You found a weak spot, and the fact that you managed to hit it, it's not happy.
That's my turn.
It's still alive.
Dorsch, yes, of course.
Couple more hits and he's down.
Okay,
Protect the
so the dragon is above Strahd.
So his
Also,
it looks like he's gonna land here from
there. Okay, perfect. So that in relation to me, okay, that's good, very good. At least I can take a shot at it. Mala. So where is my sheet? Right. So I will fire at this thing. With the short bow. Let's go for a single. Extra action, no. So this is gear. Short. So range is 100.
It will hit.
This is half. Is it?
Yeah. So
half, right? Medium.
Yeah.
Medium. Submit. Random. Submit. 18 to hit.
18. Unfortunately, as you take the shots, it maneuvers itself with the pain that it just misses right over.
Yep. Okay. No, I'm going to stay where I am since I can take aim at it.
Yep. So Clifford.
Yep. So I will just run. My movement here. That's it.
All right. Which brings us back to Strahd. Strahd looking up in the air, hearing the roar of the dragon, is like, oh my, that doesn't look good for me. And he kind of just quickly makes his way over here. In the meantime, the battle continues as more engage into battle. So this guy goes over here, that one over there. This one makes a way over here. Let's have a look what we have. This guy is here. Goes down to engage there. What else do we have on the back? We have a mess on the back.
They're just doing their own thing.
Yeah, they're having a hefty battle right over there, and so the dice will roll to determine their fates. It seems like 1:1 there, so go over there. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. Which brings us to the dragon coming down, flying down softly onto the ground. Alright. Ireland.
Okay, so no weapon. A dragon right in front of me. Can I try to disarm this guy?
You definitely can do a grapple, so that would be brawling.
Oh, I'm shit at brawling. Okay, let's give it a whirl.
Yeah, you're naturally good reflexes or like dexterity. Really was good.
Oh, okay. So disarm, right?
Yep.
Disarm. There it is. What would happen if I choose for the extra action? Can I use that, or is it
Extra action would remove from your stamina, basically. If this is beyond your second action, you will be losing stamina.
Okay.
Which is not the case. You're still within your action.
Okay. 12.
12 against a 12. Alright.
Oh.
So you grab onto his thing, you're trying to remove it, and he's there like, no! And you're caught in this grapple.
That's it, I guess.
You have a second
Maybe I
action.
can. Okay, then
So
I'll
you
try
can-
it again.
Yeah, definitely, you could.
That's worse.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. And I rolled a bit higher than you. So, yeah, with a 14, he just kind of like, let go! And he gets out of your grip.
Okay.
Right. So, while you two are dancing, Arfis.
Alrighty, our fist will first of all advance slowly, and this time I'm going to give the order to attack the dragon. Now it took a. There's a bunch of us now clutched up. So tactics again. Here it goes. 17.
17, yep, orders in.
Cool.
Is that all?
Turn over, that's it.
Okay,
I moved
you sound
and
far
I-
away, that's why.
Sorry. That's all I can do with my full move.
Alright, which brings us to Lucia. Lucia's still the way back there.
Not an issue.
Not an issue at all. This is Lucia, everyone, by the way. Right down there.
Yes. Normal attack,
Okay.
but this time round. Hold on, I don't know if you, because I don't know if it makes a difference for last time for what you're calculating it, because I got improved armor piercing, so don't forget.
Yeah, I put that in.
Good. I'm changing from standard ammo to broadhead ammo
Oh,
for this shot.
interesting.
Yes. And we are going to go for a single strike. Medium range, because it's within 150. It's within 120. So I'm fine. Random location. And no mods. Does a 34 hit?
The 34 does hit. That exploded, I think, right? Yeah, that
Yes.
did it. So you got a 10 and an 8 there. Nice.
Nice.
So, yeah, that hits straight into his location.
Torso.
Torso. So straight into the
And
front.
100% bleeding.
Now, unfortunately, you see no blood.
Well, we tried.
Oh.
But it does hit in with 18 damage.
Nizak critical.
And it kind of takes the shot. It looks down. It's like, you think you can make me bleed? You hear inside your heads as it kind of goes like outside. Okay.
And yeah, as Ethan said, would we know if it would be a crit or not?
No, it's not.
We wouldn't know. Okay.
All right, so that is one action. I don't think you've done anything else. Do you like to take a second action?
Yes, I'm gonna move 7 meters.
All right.
Because why not? Oh no.
So in the meantime, Dorsh, while he moves, what's your plan of action here?
7 meters.
I'm going to move forward 8 meters,
Okay.
and as I'm doing that, I'm going to string my bow ready for the next.
All right. You have ammo.
I still have a few more arrows left. Yes.
All right, cool. So you move.
Didn't line with that guy. Okay. Basically there.
Okay, and you load your shot, right?
Yeah, ready to ready. So next time I'm firing again.
All right, Clifford, your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Bronwyn's bow on him. That hits. That's 17 damage. Oh, wait a minute. Before I roll this, you can move after the action, right? Or you have to be
Yes,
do it
yes.
before.
There's no
Yeah.
specific
Sure.
order. So
21.
21.
Yes.
So this is not to hit, right? I think this is just a cast, so it hits automatically. It's just a matter that you manage to cast. And
Is it? Okay.
oh no, there is a defense, dodge and block. Sorry. So 21.
Okay, so if it's dodge and block, I just have to warn you that it is to hit.
Yeah. So with the 21, you fire your bolt and it just goes right next to his shoulder. It looks slowly down at you.
Hi.
Pathetic. Which brings us to Strahd.
I won't move then.
Strahd takes his action to come round and dash in front of him. It's like, well, beast, it would seem that it is you and I that should be taking care of it. Head of battle. Master against master. The dragon is not impressed, looks down at Strahd as the rest of the formation starts moving in. Stop moving the dragon. Comes round. He starts, this one takes a good dash. This one comes forward. So the dragon's becoming surrounded.
Okay.
Alright, let's roll to see what the battle formation situation is on the battlefield. So 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, and where else do we have? Oh yeah, let's do 4 down. Unfortunately, that would be 1, 2, and yeah, let's do that one. 3. Dragon's turn. The dragon is not impressed. He looks down, and with one swoop, he grabs Strahd with his claws from his arms and flies up with Strahd. And it's Erland's move. Erland, you are still engaged.
Yeah. So would it be an action to take out my silver sword?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I'll take 1 strike with it. I'll draw it. Yeah.
Yep. Fast strike or strong strike, good sir?
Can I do a strong strike
You can.
with 1 action?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. So 16.
16. Oh no. What the Right. So, this guy I fumbled. This guy tries to use the momentum, thinking, getting the sword out and using the same momentum to kind of turn around to slash you. His thinking is clever. He's doing this 360, and as he's doing so, you just go ahead and draw me the location, please.
Torso.
You just go ahead and slash it right in the armor gap on his back and straight in. Oh! As he falls to the ground and starts trying to hold the blood in. It's like, oh, what the? All right, which brings us to Arfis.
Alright, I will advance forward. Like such. And Alright, I'm gonna tell the forward force right now that is dealing with basically the remainder of there to just to continue pushing to force them back out.
Okay.
Up. Lost that die. 15.
15. That does the calling, no problem.
Alright, and that's it.
All right, which brings us to Lucia.
So 7 meter movement.
You do
And how far did the dragon go?
30 meters up.
30 meters up. So it was at 120. So it would still be within my 150.
Yeah.
Let's try again. Single strike. Medium. Random. From what? Was a 27 hit.
27 does hit. Give me a location.
Right limb.
All right. So, you take the shot straight into its leg. It's a bit unfazed by it, though, despite the damage. Okay.
That is Lucia.
Yes, it is. Dorsch. You are loaded up.
So, it's currently here, so let's have a look. Wait a second. I can just get my distance. Okay, that's within me. Again, still in. I presume it's still in medium, is it?
It is like just in the 90-meter range. So.
Oh.
And your bow can do how much?
It's 100. 100.
All right, so you've gone above medium.
Yep.
The next
one. Okay. Let me go to the other side of myself. Are there any corpses nearby?
There are a couple of corpses, none with arrows, though.
I don't care. I'll start looting.
All right. So you're gonna loot your.
I'm a criminal.
There.
Touche. So let's grab. All right. So you grab. There's an iron longsword at hand, a dagger in a in its sheath.
Okay.
And you do find. Let's have a look. That's 13 gold. Well, crowns.
Crowns. Okay.
And that's basically it. That's what he has.
I'm happy with that.
You still have a second action.
Would I? I mean, I'm considering I'm moving to the nearest corpse and looting.
All right. So
I don't know if you want.
You moved. We call it as a movement, and you looted. So yeah, that would be done.
That's why I'm trying to be fair here.
Thank you very much. So Clifford, which leaves you.
The dragon, because before you said it didn't bleed, right?
Correct.
Is this known to be normal at all?
Give me a monster lore check, please.
The reason I'm asking is because I don't know if I want to roll something like that or roll for what's it called again? The magical training one, to see if there's some sort of magical effect or
It's your call.
because this specifically says magical phenomena, an unknown spell, or a question of magical theory. But I don't know if a dragon counts even as a magical creature or just as a monster, normal monster, so monster lore.
So the dragon
let's
is categorized as a exceptional monster. So these
I see. Well, my monster lore is 0 anyway. Let's try magical training. Let's see if there's anything that comes out of it.
all right.
So basically, if this is a success, I learn everything there's to know about the phenomenon itself.
Okay.
So in this case, the fact that it's not bleeding.
Mhm.
So I just hit roll skill.
Yes, please.
23.
23. While you're not familiar too much with the monster itself, you do remember in your past studies that a true dragon also has a humanoid form. Humans can bleed.
Okay.
However, perhaps this transformation eliminates him from bleeding because he's not in his human form. So,
Okay.
yes, he is resistant to bleeding. He's immune, actually, to bleeding
Immune to bleeding. Okay. Good to know.
while in dragon form.
Sure. And that's a full action, right, for me to do that?
It is just one action. Yep, you do have a secondary action.
He is still above where he was before. Has he moved anywhere?
He hasn't moved yet.
No, it just went up.
So he just took flight, took an arrow to the right limb.
Right. So I will just move my movement of 6 just to get a bit close. Oh no, it's fucking up again. It's fucking up again. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. So move. Just drop right there. There we go. Let's bring you back. I was here. Was
Yeah,
I
that's
here?
that's where you were. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Shit. No. My mouse is fucking up. It's in roll 20 today as well.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Let me bring
I'm
you
just
back.
gonna. I'm just gonna. No, no, no. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I'll just move my. I'm assuming this is 6, just to get next to this guy. Let's see. That was. Yeah, 5 something. It's fine. There we go.
Right. So, Strahd's turn. Strahd is desperately trying to get out of this guy's grip. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Strahd's having a difficult time getting out of this thing's grip. He's like, not quite what I had in mind. As the dragon flies off in the opposite direction of where the battlefield or the mountain is, completely, taking him inland, closer to the camp, it would seem. In the meantime, the battle carries on, and formation. What was the last order, Ethan?
Last order was to basically chase after, try to basically have the frontliners, the ones at the far end, to try and push and take out as many guys as possible.
Okay.
Try to wave them out. Is the idea.
They start dashing
That was the original
forward.
order, but now it's probably gonna change now with the dragon fucking taking Strahd back to camp.
Alright. So. Nice. So the battle continues, bloodied. Uh, and just to basically compress time here. So these bad guys all retreat. And the rest were pretty much picked off. With a few casualties on the way. Alright, I believe that's all of them, yeah?
Yes.
From what I can see.
Mhm.
Yep.
Perfect. Alright, so to a bit more settling music. The situation on the battlefield, as much as the bloodshed was quite a hefty one, everyone roars in victory. Banging their shields. The others retreat top of the mountain. And basically you find yourselves gathered together. You have Commander Raiden, who makes his way down from the hill. He's like, that's a bit problematic. You notice that the dragon's no longer in the sky, and the last landing kind of was made somewhere in the tree-lined forest between your camp and some other hills there.
Well, we'll need to chase after them. We're not gonna let Strahd be captured by a dragon for long.
I would say we would wait for reinforcements of the horse riders.
I agree. Why should we chase after him? Not the one paying us anyway. Wait, he's not the one paying us. Right?
No, he's
He
not.
is.
He's
No, means his
I don't know.
wife.
His wife is paying us.
Exactly. So,
Yes, but imagine if we save her beloved much earlier than
Betrothed.
with reinforces. We can at least give chase for a bit, but we can slow down to let the reinforcements catch up onto us.
Well, most probably they're gonna catch up onto us if they're riding horses.
He looks over at where the dragon landed. It's like, that's a day and a half's journey from my calculations from here. I mean, I guess we could gather some supplies and start making our way.
not a bad idea. I could use a horse.
Well, you can ride on with me if you wish, with mage.
No, thank you.
It gives a slight nod.
Lucia points out, well, if someone's offering, I wouldn't mind riding with someone.
Fine. Come on. Erland is feeling a bit embarrassed at his display. A witcher losing his sword is
You can
first
pick
thing
it
you
up.
learn at school. Oh yeah, he picks it up.
Kicking something in the nuts like.
Well, let's get to it then.
Agreed. Let's go. We'll try to follow around. We'll at least we'll take this slowly, so it's to hopefully get the reinforcements. But find the dragon. We'll have to see what we do, and hopefully Strahd is get alive.
Well, from what
Anything
we
we
saw,
need to
he seems to be quite capable.
Yes, quite so.
Indeed, he is.
Overly so.
Is the place past the camp?
Right. Let's get to camp first.
Agreed.
You might want to order the men to loot whatever they can of the corpses.
Men,
Good idea.
men,
I
follow
start
the orders.
looting.
Right.
So, just to clear, the commander of the army is telling
Is anything not taken by us?
Telling
is
Arfis
potentially good for them.
a mercenary to command the army. What to do?
He's
who knows why?
impressed so far. And they've listened to his commands so far, so...
Yes.
Who knows why they listen
Quite
to
true,
my
quite true.
commands? Why they listen to a simple mercenary? We just murdered this mercenary that it seems really this old yet technically young mercenary.
Okay, so... Bear with me a moment, gentlemen. In the meantime, if you want to roleplay a bit between yourselves, you may.
Vern, this is very rough fight.
The bleeding did catch me a bit out of my surprise. Quite a waste of quite a good arrow.
Oh, you'll get them back. I imagine the camp has quite enough in its pockets.
Yeah,
I'm hoping. I'm out.
the normal arrows most probably, but well.
Broadhead.
Yeah, broadheads. They're not that common over an arrow. They cost quite a penny.
I would imagine so. Not
Anyone
my-
at all familiar with dragons, by any chance?
I thought they were fairy tales. Myths, legends. I guess myths do
I turn
exist.
to you, anything? For some reason, this one doesn't bleed, which is clearly
Yeah, Might-
not normal, I figure.
might be nice to cut it open and see what it has in part instead of bleeding.
Or just cut it open. Let the fucker bleed at this point.
Well, as we were talking about that, I don't think any one of you gotten any tight scraps, needs any patching up, it seems.
I don't think so.
Fine.
Physically.
Well, the witch has been here, tried.
My armor got it. I'm alright.
Physically, I'm
great.
alright, but any of your armors, weapons damaged? Any of them need repairs?
Not yet.
No.
Just need to replenish maybe some ammo, but it seems maybe the camp could supply some of those. Even though,
If you require armor, I can also make some quick arrows if need be, but honestly, the camp will probably have any arrows left over
most
for you.
probably- I didn't use much. I've got my stock is still plenty.
Well, just in case, if we ever have a timber iron and some feathers, I can at least give you 30.
Oh, that's more than enough for sure.
What is the carry limit of bolts or arrows?
There really isn't.
Oh.
As long as it doesn't, reach or go over your encumberment.
Sure. Okay, that's fine then. Because I only took 10 because I'm like, surely he can't carry more.
Well, I started
But
with
okay,
40 and 5 broad.
wow. Okay.
Actually, that's a question. On the corpses and bodies on the floor, are they all melee weapons or is there any archers?
All of them with the same type of swords and daggers that you found.
So there's no arrows or anything of the sort, or quivers.
Unless you
or...
want to pick out whatever Lucia had done, and sure.
There are 5, and you took 1, because the other 2, the other 3 are inside the dragon. I don't know if you want to go for those.
Just the dragon just climbing up like, where's those arrows?
Well, you can find a broad head with that from there.
What is the detriment of using a used arrow?
-2 or 3, someone said to me last session.
That's correct, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to look at the mage who has like an empty quiver, I imagine, like a closely to empty quiver. You need some arrows?
I'm getting close. I think I have about 3 left or something.
Hmm.
I didn't start out with much though, to be honest.
No worries. If we have 2 hours, I can probably cobble you some couple of arrows. Couple.
Thank you.
About 2 dozen. Oh, no, right. You in the army now. Actually, if you're cool with that, can I make that throw right now, Don?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna craft some ammunition.
So I'm gonna just compress time. You actually arrive at the tents. So
Okay. If hold on. So if Arfis would be working on the arrows, then possibly Lucia would be just rummaging around the plains
sure.
to find some herbs.
So that's gonna be a crafting roll. Crafting's there, so that's a 15 total. You just beat a very simple DC.
So Radin would invite you back into the main tent. You notice that there's repositioning of the pieces on the map. And he said, okay, so Strahd and the dragon are here. We are here. Reinforcements are coming here. Now this should have already placed itself somewhere here by this time of day. And the order of the dragon remains back in the dwelling at Argensforth.
I'm entering the tent as he says this, and I'm handling the quiver of 30 arrows. So I roll a 24, which is a success on my DC, handing the 30 arrows to the mage.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. Do you have any scouts on the that are following the order?
No, we're still recuperating the injured and well,
Alright, no worries.
they just managed to get all this from the battlefield, and you look on the side, there's just a pile of swords and daggers, and there's also a chest, and he opens it, and it seems like there's already 5 small bags. He picks one up and he starts throwing it at each, and one of you is like, heads up, and he starts throwing it at you guys. That is what we gathered from the battlefield, and should pretty much be extra payment from whatever the Lady Tatyana has promised you. You all receive 240 gold each.
Oh,
Gold,
How much was that?
finally buy a bag now.
240 crowns.
Ooh, okay.
Count them up. Put it into there.
Yes. Around 8,000 or something along those lines was gathered from the battlefield, so I guess we could say that our economy is doing well for battle.
Good.
War
Good.
does pay.
It always has, usually. Alright, so once the men recover, we want to at least send a scouting party to at least follow the orders of dragons. We don't want it to cause any more troubles to us, even though they should not be able to recover from that. It's called a defeat.
Yeah, we won the battle today, but not the war. Let's keep that
No.
in mind.
So best we keep an eye on that. He's then going to sort of look at the group coming in. I recommend we at least try to follow Strahd. As much as I understand that Strahd is just one man, but he's the man who's leading the entire operation and also the beloved to Queen Tatyana, and I do not want to at least make sure that the good queen is not sad that her beloved has already been taken away by a dragon. Of all fucking things that have to come.
Well, she still needs to be informed. I mean, if he is going to be
Oh,
missing
yes.
for a day and a half, if not more,
And
It's
who
best
will
if
be
she's
the one to
informed.
tell her?
so Lucia, you get to roll 2d10s for the Q-Birth in the plains, since you want to fetch those out.
9 Q-Birth.
I'm
And,
going to
Nice.
look at everyone. Well, who wants to volunteer to go and speak to the good queen? Unless you want me all to go.
And collectively give her the bad news. Probably save her.
Well, then we will all go and speak with her then.
Right.
In the mean,
The sun is setting though, so make it quick.
in the meantime, though, do prepare the men, just in case we were going to leave, chase after Strahd, and prepare some runners also. We need to advise the army that's coming down here to meet us up with.
Righto.
Gentlemen and lady, shall we visit the queen?
Might as well
After
get
you.
it over with. Strahd won't last long unless we show up.
Excellent. Takes his halberd to use as a walking stick.
So you make your way to the nearby maid village, right there. Sun's already beginning to set. The orange sky is upon you as you make your way to the makeshift cottage surrounded by the wall. The light is already on inside as the walls cast a shadow, making it dark inside already. Which of you will do the knocking?
Is there a door? Yeah, I was just gonna ask, is there a door or
So you
something?
pass the wall gate, and yeah, there's a door. Of the...
I look at the party.
It's just a door, and he goes and he knocks.
We all collectively move back and leave him to deal with her.
Well, at least the Witcher has initiative. Takes a step back.
after a bit of a commotion that you hear back there, it's like, finish your dinner. She opens, it's like, looks. Yes. May I assist you? Shouldn't you be at the camp?
We have some news. Strahd was captured by a dragon. But I'm sure he's safe because he's a monster. Arfis.
I beg your pardon, a monster.
What my friend means to say is not a monster. He's confused. He means the dragon is clearly the monster, my queen. What he means is we are currently rushing to go kill the monster right now, and you should stay indoors just in case the dragon flies over. Keep the boy safe,
You
obviously,
see
and
color completely wash off her face as she becomes whiter by the second of this news. Holds on to the side of the door, is like, a dragon took my Strahd. A dragon, you say?
yes, the flying things like lizards.
And she slides onto the door down and clearly just passes out.
Boy, can you take care of your own mother?
The boy rushes over and say, Mummy, what did you do
Doctor,
to Mummy?
no, doctor, help me with this. Arfis comes up to lifts her up. Up,
Lucia.
out, my boy.
The pointy
Lucia goes
thing.
in.
No pointy thing touches my mother. No.
Boy, she has faith in that. This is better that she recovers something. Come on. I lift her up and I'm going to take her to her bed, to the bed inside the cottage.
Right. Give me persuasion.
Me?
Yeah.
+1 because I'm dealing with another human, correct?
Yep.
So that's 4, 11, 12. Oh, yeah, 21.
The boy in the panic, seeing his mother like that as you pick her up, was like, you better not hurt my mummy. She kind of grabs Lucia by the wrist and just kind of pulls her into the house. The boy immediately, the minute drags Lucia into the kitchen area, grabs his dinner and puts it onto the side, clearing the table away as fast as he can.
Mm-hmm.
What? Is there a bed? You have a bed, child?
Yes, upstairs.
Your mother's bed.
Yes.
I'm gonna get her upstairs.
Oh, he was like, but I just cleared the table. Fine. Grabs Lucia's arm again, like starts pulling her towards the stairs.
Just a mess of cutlery on the floor.
Lucia is literally being dragged, hand steps over by the child.
I will lay her to the onto the bed.
Do you have like smelling salts or something? The boy says.
Child, listen to me. We will deal with your mother. I suggest you rush back to the camp. Tell the guards there you will need a couple of guards stationed at the house. We will need to leave soon. We will deal with your mother, but you will need to have people here until she recovers.
But Mummy said never to leave the walls. It's too dangerous out there.
How far is it then? Did we just walk a long way?
It's a 30-minute walk.
Oh. Oh, damn it. Never mind.
Were there guards around?
No.
I imagine. No.
Oh, fuck.
No guards.
I could go to the nearest cottage and tell them to do it, the boy says.
Never mind. Never mind. We'll send a dispatch here once we get back to camp. Lucia, anything you can do with anything? She just probably fainted, I imagine. So
Yeah. Well, a second.
just
I don't have
make
smelling
sure.
salts yet. But I'll... Not that it would make a difference. I'll try some healing hands on her. Maybe it can help.
Sure thing.
Were you
What was
taking any aspirins recently?
What was that done?
I said, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Roll me those healing hands. 26.
26.
Oh,
So
those
just
healing hands, the magic.
quickly checking her pulse, breathing seems steady. She just fainted clearly. No concussion. She didn't hit her head. You quickly just a light tap on the face does the trick. Just a bit of you know. You tell the boy to get you like a basin of water, and you just use a ragged cloth that's also with it, just to pat her face, cool her down, and oh boy, I'm dreadfully sorry as she sits up on the bed.
No worries, milady. I imagined when
The news did startle me, to be
I
honest.
I would understand. I would imagine my
It
own
would
wife would
get
do the same.
the best of us.
No worries. I would imagine my own wife would do the same thing if she had I was taken away. Do not worry, though. We will make sure to try and bring Strahd back in one piece. Though I do recommend that you stay indoors for now until we take care of this matter, and if you're okay with the dispatchment of guards be sent here, protective to make sure that you are safe along with your child.
Fair assessment. Fair assessment. Very well. I should try to summon them as once.
Alright then. I mean, Lucia, she'll be okay?
Seem
Right.
just a small fall, nothing too bad happened, so everything seems to be fine.
Yeah, she gets on her 2 feet. You hold her just by the arm, and she's like, I'm fine. I'm very much fine.
Good. We don't have much time to lose. Get moving.
Make haste. The hour's late. She kind of she opens her wardrobe and ruffles through something, just a shawl. Looks down at her, sounds like, now, don't open to anyone. And it's pretty much past your bedtime, I believe. Did you finish dinner? And the boy looks up at her and like nods. It's like, why don't I believe you one bit? Anyways, you must have grown cold by now. Wash up and to bed. When I'm back, I want to hear you snoring. Right. On our way then. As you exit her little cottage, you head out and she makes a turn towards the inner village. Where do you guys go?
Back to camp, I guess.
Alright.
And I will tell Marquis to dispatch a guard regiment, a small not guard regiment, like a guard squad to keep an eye on Queen Tatyana.
So, as you reach the camp, the sun has just sunken over the horizon and darkness is upon you. Torches are lit in the camp area. As you also notice that a lot of the armored men have started to take their posts and started their patrols, and the others basically taking their rest.
At the camp, is there, like you said, there's the swords and the daggers and stuff like that, but what about arrows? Would there be like a buckets of arrows?
Yep, there would be.
Okay.
So, give or take, roughly, you could count a few barrels, and offhand, from your experience, you'd say there's about 240 arrows collectively. They've been quite busy making these.
Okay.
For an army without archers.
It would seem like Strahd left the order before heading to battle to start making them.
Well, with the arrows there, I would like maybe speak to the commander if I could like repossess some of them to refill
Yeah,
my stocks.
I would do the same thing.
If it's okay, while everyone's collecting the arrows, can I go and forage for some timber?
You can definitely do so. In the night.
And the Witcher would like to forage for some. How do I pronounce this? Cleroderm. It's it's one of the components needed for a potions. The light blue
Oh.
one.
I will
Sounds like a face cream.
make a wilderness
Something
survival
like
roll.
that, yeah.
Make a wilderness survival roll. That's okay with you, Don?
Bear with me a moment, guys. Give me a...
No worries.
So, just Lucia, just for your information, these are all standard.
Yeah,
Okay, they're nothing special.
I know.
Going to Ireland. Ireland, what did you want?
A type of aether, one of the substances.
Ether.
They're found in
Okay.
ether, yeah. It's scleroderm. It's found in forests and caves. Are we surrounded by forests?
You have a bit of forest, yeah, around you.
Yeah.
Oof, but that's E. Very rare.
Yep. So,
Mm,
what I need you to do is
mountains,
give me a
swamps.
wilderness survival.
Okay. Because I don't think I can. Are there fields next to us?
We are in fields.
We're
Yeah.
in fields. I can look for
Allspice.
Genatia petals or allspice. I'll look for those. They're P. Which one is P?
P is poor.
Okay. I'll try to look for those. Maybe it's easier.
Yep, wilderness survival. Difficulty check set at 17.
Oh. Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
perfect.
Alright. So, roll me a 1d6.
Nice.
That's how much you get.
3. Nice. Thank you.
And Arthas, you are looking for timber?
DC 8. We are in forest land, so shouldn't be a problem.
Go for it.
4 plus 12, 16. So the success.
Yep.
Benefits me 2d6 timber, which I get. Ooh, 10 timber.
Nice.
Cut down a tree for some of this. Alright, stocked up on wood. Yeah. And actually, hold up. If it's not an issue, I'd take some time to actually make some just one hardened timber.
Okay, go for it.
That. Basically, I'm gonna take 1 timber and 4 resin to make this more like hardened up tinder. It's gonna burn quite a bit of my resources. That is at a DC of 12, which I do succeed at 15 plus 6, 21. DC was 12. That takes me half an hour.
Nice. So, anyone else wants to do anything?
Well, if everyone's doing stuff, because Lucia would also go off and get some stuff as well to forage. What do I need?
So downtime shopping, it seems.
Down shopping, crafting, you know, man.
Yeah. Rodin, in the meantime, approaches you as he sees you kind of together, and he says, "Ah, good. Before you do continue doing whatever you're doing, don't mean to intrude, your tent has been set up. It should accommodate all 5 of you quite comfortably."
Good.
That's good.
Thank you very much, Makui. Or resin, sorry.
Lucia would toss at Aradan. If there were any of the men who were gravely injured, let me know. I'll set up my own tent, which can help them out. Be able to help them out.
Well, actually, we do have a first aid tent, so to speak. And that would be the one set at the very back. You could assist my medics there.
Out of game, I'm talking about setting up my healing tent.
Oh, you want to set up your own healing tent?
That's the one.
Well, I mean,
Because it takes an hour, but it adds to healing, first aid, and healing rate.
if you wish to do that, you could. I would recommend setting up very close to our
Yeah, for
medics'
sure.
tents,
I
just to be more convenient rather than traveling all the injured here.
Oh no. I don't have a specific place to set it up, but if you need more assistance on the healing, I can help out with that and setting this up.
Well, I could get all the help you guys could offer.
No worries. Us doing our business.
Alright. If that will be all, gentlemen, I would like to get some shut-eye. It's been quite an exhausting
fine.
day.
Go for it.
And
Right.
with a nod, he's about to leave you. Cliffen,
Okay. No.
you sure?
Yeah. I'm just thinking to myself, like, Strahd was just taken. Fucker should be joining us. But I'm not gonna tell him that.
Actually, I wanna look. I wanna ask. I wanna try something out. That's not an issue.
Which is?
Augmentation.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
It's a craftsman improviser ability. Actually, I wanna try this out. Okay. I'm gonna ask. Let's see. Who does he? Let's ask our good Witcher man, Erland. Erland.
Hmm.
May I have a look at your Witcher's sword, please? Whichever one, steel or silver.
Well, he takes them both out. Pick one.
I'll take the steel sword.
He takes them both out, and he tells you to pick one.
Yeah, he takes the steel sword.
Okay.
Gives it a look. Wouldn't mind if I augment this a little.
If you're gonna make it better,
Well, of
be my
course.
guest.
Well, try at least. He'll take out the his forge kit, and starts to augment it up. Gonna take like a
Do you
couple of
need
rounds.
help?
He says, well, should be able to handle this, but do tell me if if I'm doing with this, since this is out of my expertise with Witcher blades. I've never had to. And he starts hammering, starts melting it a little bit, hammering it up, making some work. So this is basically what augmentation is I get to make a crafting roll. The craftsman can make an augmentation roll at a DC listed in the augmentation chart to augment a weapon or arm crafting tools. This augmentation takes 3 rounds. While a forge isn't required, it grants a +2 to the roll. A fumble results in the item taking damage equal to the fumble value. So, you can remember my
What
crafting.
are you augmenting it with?
I will try to make it lighten for weapon. DC 18. Alright, so 15 is my base, plus 4, 19, plus 2 because I'm using a forge, 21. So, yeah, it's... So as I tap it a little bit, you see I actually kind of take a little bit of weight off it. Like it's the blade's a little bit thinner, and he sort of takes it out and hands it to you to handle first.
He takes it into his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, the balance there. And he gives it a little twirl, another
It is
twirl.
very light. It should make it a little bit more accurate for you
Mm,
to hit things. It gives you +1 accuracy.
nice. You're good.
Thank
He
you.
puts it back.
I was doing my job. He taps his gloves, takes his forge up, and packs it back into his kit.
Thank you. Yeah.
No worries. And I look at the others, and if anyone needs any upgrades, let me know. Let's just like.
Anything
Very
else
cool.
we need?
Should I craft potions now, or do you want me to do it off air to save some time?
Depends if you want to use them now. That's the question.
I will try then.
All right. In the meantime, what we'll do while you do that, let's go for a quick 5-minute breaker.
All right.
All right. So you craft your relevant potions and materials, and you all head into your assigned tent. And you rest for the night. So you do get a recovery of stamina and HP equal to your recovery points, if any is needed. I don't believe anyone really got hurt. I think only the mage needed perhaps a bit of recovery.
Yeah, exactly. So
So-
I just add 7 to my current number.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And as you hear the crow alarm everyone that the sun is about to rise, you head out, stretch. There's already a hot porridge waiting for you. You all consume this and you ride horses and share the ride accordingly as you head out. The road is long, and between staying on the road and shifting through the wood line in the direction of where you had been informed that the dragon has landed, can someone please roll me a d20 if you have one available to you? One of you just take.
There
Okay,
you go.
looks like Ethan has it. Go ahead, roll.
17.
17. As you travel along the path, two individuals with both seems to have a cane of sorts stop you on the roads. Halt there, halt. Please assist us, they say.
Really,
What?
is this really the time? Is it so important?
We
What's
beg,
the matter with just
we beg for your aid. One of our travelers, just a couple of miles back, sprained his leg, and we're traveling to the nearest village that we heard Lady Tatyana lives in to perhaps seek some form of aid. Would one of you
I want
be...
to. Oh, wait, hang on, guys. I want to do my practice paranoia on this
Okay.
because
Okay.
it's immediate. It says.
Yeah.
From Lucia's end, she would have wanted to do what was that? Human perception.
Yeah, you can both roll. Go for it.
the dwarf like, what is this? It smells like fish.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
No, where is my...
I love that ability. Paranoia.
16 on the human perception.
Okay.
Where is it listed? I'm not seeing it listed on the sheet. Strangely enough.
It's on a separate tab. If it's
Okay, sorry. Yeah, got you.
skills.
16. Oh no. Additional mods, no. Yeah, so that's a 20 then.
Nice. So, Lucia, you have a strange sense about these individuals. Their clothing is light colored, and for travelers, they don't really seem dirty enough, you would say. You've had your fair share of travelers, and if they've been really traveling, they'd look somewhat exhausted, dirt,
They're in
smell a bit, perhaps, but these are clean.
too good of a shape.
Yeah. Dorch, on the other hand, you also have high suspicions. Apart from what Lucia also sees, you did notice that their backs seem to be a bit too bulky, and not something like a backpack, but more like a quiver.
Okay.
And you do notice that the staffs that they're carrying seem to be a bit too bent, as the shimmer of the light indicates there's a really thin string.
Oh, so it's a bow, effective. Maybe just potentially a bit unstrung.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Would you not
So-
aid us, please?
Okay. Let me tell you what I'm thinking, and you tell me how it would work in mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless can be convinced otherwise, I have a very good mind to play them at their own game,
Mhm.
allowing them to go first, taking out whoever I'm following, and threatening the other player, and then threatening the other one.
Right. So,
So kind of like, be like, "Oh, really, guys? Like, show us the way, lads." And then as they turn to show me where they're going, I want to pull out. Well, it wouldn't make much of a difference because they're both the same between a dagger and a stiletto, and stab effectively one of them, hopefully taking them out, and then leaving it as a 1 versus 5.
sure. So you could just simply accept the aid, given that everyone kind of agrees with you here in game, obviously in character. If this would go forward, then in order to continue the rest of the action, it would be a stealth check to make sure that you kind of climb up and coup de grace the guy.
Okay, so stealth, that is.
So,
There you go.
so Dorsh agrees to help. Do any of you object this? Not knowing what his intentions obviously are.
Lucia is a bit suspicious, but her thoughts would have been similar to Dorsh's in the sense of there are more, so might as well find out where the rest are and maybe getting rid of the rest as well.
Can Erlen do a quick awareness check around us?
Oh yeah, you can definitely give me an awareness check.
He's been around. He probably knows this play. So an 18.
On an 18, you don't really see anything that is threatening or anything that's hiding around the area as you kind of look around, making sure, using perhaps even your Witcher senses to a point, nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Just quick confirmation. It's just us 5, or is it us 5 and an army following?
What was the previous plan?
Agreement.
Sorry. Yeah, agreement. Did you want an army following? I don't believe it was ever stipulated. I'm just... Because in this case, if nothing was stipulated, it's just you 5.
Because he said for us to wait for the guys with the horses. I think maybe that's where you're getting it from.
Initially, yes.
I-
we were to wait
Yes,
for
but
the-
then we said we'll go ahead and then they'll follow us when they
Ah,
Yeah,
arrive.
go ahead. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. That's how, okay.
So,
All right. Okay. I'll go with the plan because right now, like, Arf is right. We'll see how this goes. Seeing as Dorch, our expert here, seems okay with it, not knowing the full intentions of what the fuck's happening, of course.
all right. So they thank you so much that you're going to aid them. They turn their backs to you and start to walk. Dorsh is gonna creep up, and unfortunately, as you're about to grab one of them, you actually break a twig under your foot, and he immediately turns and is like, "What are you doing?"
Can I proceed to stab then?
Yep. Roll me an attack.
Not in the back, in the
Oh
front.
shit!
Well, yeah, I mean, effectively, it's going down either way.
You didn't go.
Uh,
Oh well, at least you're honorable. Well, these will be honorable.
the
Exactly.
same damage. So, what's the difference with accuracy? The two.
You get plus with the attack roll.
Oh, in that case, it would be with the stiletto then. Make it fast then.
How about the oops, my blade slip argument?
23 and 22.
Nice. Catching the guy off guard completely. Roll me the stiletto again for damage.
How do you mean?
Because you did the fast strike
Oh,
with the spin.
okay, got you. I didn't do another one. Just so you can see the damage. So that would be
Nice. So immediately you slash and back and straight into the throats, and the guy's like, as he's clenching down, gripping onto the dagger, like, this is not what we had in mind. The other one immediately grabs from underneath the cloak, throws it back, and you can see a couple of arrows as he pulls one out. It's like, stay where you are, stay where you
Halberd?
are, in panic.
Can I use the halberd I have and go for like a reaching, not just to basically knock the bow out of their hands?
You can definitely try. Go ahead.
It's a reflex roll.
Well, with the other one getting out his bow, Lucia would also get out her larger, more adorned bow.
So that's a plus. This is a plus 11 with the poleaxe, sorry, not the halberd. So
Okay.
poleaxe attack. Ooh, so I have 11 plus 9, 20 to hit.
20 hits, completely knocks the thing out, sending the arrow flying off as he hurts his hands, like,
And I'm going to sort of move the horse a little bit forward to go around, and I say, "What's the meaning of this?"
who are you people? You're an odd
Ah.
bunch, dwarf, elf.
Well, right now, Lucia talks in with the arrow pointed at him. Right now, it seems that we are asking the questions.
The other one completely like,
I don't
Can
think
I-
this one can answer.
Jimmy, you killed Jimmy.
Can I discern like are there any colors they're wearing or anything?
Oh yeah, they're bright colors, like a
Bright
mix
colors.
pattern.
Any regional like knowledge that I could discern that maybe they're,
Anything
like, from their
similar to the
army or-
people we were fighting?
Yeah.
No.
No. Well, it's you and your friend, and I imagine there might be potentially more of you. So, how about we cut to the chase, and we don't have to end. We don't need to have another life to be spilled, unfortunately. What's with the equipment, the gear?
And your cleanliness.
The man examines the situation, knowing that he can't really run off, especially with that bow. He drops down on both knees and starts begging, says, please, we are simple hunters.
Simple hunters. Then you try to prey on 5 individuals on the road.
Yeah. What are you hunting?
Well, we tried to catch game, but he kind of pauses.
We ain't game to you, lad. You're more like our game. And at that point, I'm going to draw one of my throwing knives and bring the blade to his neck. Will you speak up? What the fuck is he playing at?
We're sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Please, let me go. Clearly, I'm no match for you.
Do you see
Where
a
were
dragon
you?
pass by? Oh, sorry, my bad.
One left in the night, yes. I didn't know what to make of it. I really thought it was a griffin. A dragon, you say?
Do you know the direction it was going to?
Southwest.
Basically, the direction we were going for.
It's heading back, it seems. So, right now, you guys are pretty much. Let's take this one. You pretty much make your journey somewhere along this line here. And if we had to calculate southwest, would be heading in that direction.
Right.
So,
Okay.
as you guys are making your way over to there, the dragon seems to be heading back.
I'm going to get out of my horse. I'm going to look at Dorch. Dorch. I don't know if this man has any more information for us to provide. In your expert opinion, what do you think this man will do next?
What is my assessment of the situation?
Well, you have two choices, I guess. You either end his life here and now, or let him go.
Okay, actually,
He's really no threat to you, it would seem.
okay. So going back to so go with Ethan. What's your character's name? Sorry.
Arthas.
With Arthas, when Arthas asked me that question, I turn back to this person, whoever it is, and say, "Run, lad," you said. Where would you run to?
Well, back to Wallachia.
And out of game, that would be how far away?
That would be, basically, according to the map, Wallachia would be here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not far from home.
Just a quick question: are we supposed to take over Wallachia or not? To make sure I'm getting that right.
Wallachia is one of the villages that's basically knelt to Tatyana.
No. All right. So technically, this guy's a servant, or not a servant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of ally.
Not ally. It's subject. Subject. There we go. Subject of queen.
What's your name, lad?
Brim.
Brim, you said that one of your fellows injured themselves. Where they be now?
No, that was a lie. We were trying to get you onto our traps. There's no one else.
All right. Well, at least he admitted it. Kill him. Let's get going.
Kill me? No, please.
Oh, as soon as you said it, I've done it.
Fucking waste of time. If Strahd's dead because of him, I'll bring him back to life just to kill him again.
Arthur just sort of shakes his head. Not a waste of life, but subject commits a crime against subjects. Death is the penalty. Gets on the horse.
Are you not gonna loot their bodies?
Well, yes, I mean, that thought had... But there's another thought that's crossed my mind, which is... our face lads.
Yeah?
They said traps. Would they not be of use to you? You could maybe craft them into something for yourself.
That can be useful for all of us, that's for sure. We just need to find the traps. I will need your expertise on that matter, Dorch.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically we can coordinate. He goes find the traps, I can disarm and pick them up.
Alright, so
Sure,
give me a
let me
wilderness
see.
survival.
Wilderness survival. Let's...
Would he be able to use practice paranoia?
Or, well, he could, I guess, yeah.
We're giving you a suggestion.
Okay. No, that makes sense to me. Well, in fact, as I said, Well, effectively, I'm going to be walking because then he says, when a criminal comes within 10 meters of a trap, experimental traps, random trap, booby traps, and ambushes, they immediately can make a practice paranoia roll at either DC to spot the trap, the ambushing party stealth roll, or a DC set by the GM.
All right, so the DC is 16 to find these traps. You can go ahead and
Like you basically you have like a sort of spidey sense, like danger sense.
There you go. Ding. It's like beep 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 beep.
nice. You rolled a 20. All right, with a 20, you walk in, and it isn't more than perhaps, half a mile in to the woodlands where they came out from, that you do spot multiple traps. Roll me a 1d6, please.
Oh, 1d6.
Slash R, no, slash R.
That's so slash R, isn't it? Yeah.
Noise.
3.
All right, so you do find 5 traps settled here.
Okay.
Sorry, just R slash 1d6 sounds like a Reddit post.
You would need to have trap crafting to dismantle them, though.
Trap crafting.
Do any of
I
you?
have craft. I have 2 in crafting actually.
It's not quite the
No,
same.
but not trap crafting. No, not trap crafting. No. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to dismantle them yourself, or does anyone have trap crafting to help him out?
I don't have. I have a craft of 10. I don't have trap crafting, but
All right, so just roll base crafts.
so he points him out, and I will.
Typically set at 13, so it's not that bad. So
Alright, so I need basically a 3 or more on my d10s. I'll just roll a bunch of d10s here just to. The 3 of them, right?
there are 5 of them.
One.
Five
Oh,
traps.
5. One or one for all, or one for each.
One for each, please.
I'll make 5d10 rolls. That's not an issue. All but one. I got 13, 13, 16, 17, 12.
Okay. So one of them sets off as you're trying to disarm the trap. Immediately you are engulfed in a net and held up 15 feet high into the trees.
Just perfect.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Well, won't you be able to help this old man with the nest problem?
Doris, you see the line that is connected to the thing to kind of just cut and let him fall.
No, but what? Okay. So out of game, if he does fall from that height, what damage does he incur?
2d6.
And if I had to hold the rope,
And put him down, you need a physical check, right? Physique.
physique check. Physique. Well, with a +1, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Well, it is a rope, right? I guess, can multiple people just help him, put him down slowly?
Yeah, Erland will help.
Sure. You can all roll.
Lucius of Gathering.
Oh,
28.
he's fine.
Oh, bro.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice rolls,
Perfect
guys.
landing.
28, 24, really good. So,
How to cast levitation in The Witcher.
as you start to slowly bring him down and ease him onto the ground, the net opens up like a flower, and Arthas is safe.
What a bloom.
Apologies for that mistrap. Thank you for not dropping me.
Lucian, give me a wilderness check, please.
Well, do I need? Because it's common for forests, and being an elf, I just find them.
You do. There is a small difficulty check.
Okay, no, don't worry.
It's,
Wilderness check.
Yeah, it's just a 12, so.
14.
Perfect. So, yeah, you get to roll 2d6.
And
Yeah.
we get 6 Caledine.
Yes, sir. Alright, so the situation is that you manage to salvage up to 4 of the 5 traps.
Okay. What traps are they?
So, they are the same as this one, basically. Where
Okay, so it's basically nets, rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, rope traps.
Okay. Could come in useful.
So you have 4 sets of rope, 4 sets of triggers, ground triggers. So, yeah.
Alright, so we had how much for
4 rope and 4
For-
ground trigger. 4 ground triggers.
I'll take them if no one objects.
No, at all.
Alright.
Are they net traps or just rope?
So unless you dismantle them, you yes, of course you
sure,
have you have four nets as well. So, which is roughly around like 10 meters in diameter.
Mhm.
All right, so that was a interesting encounter right there. As you look into the sky, if any of you did this to track if there is any movement, you do see a very small figure in the distance flying southwest. So clearly the dragon is still in flight.
And we don't see Strahd on the dot.
It's too hard to tell.
So, what are
Try,
we
try.
thinking? Do you think it maybe dropped Strahd where we're going, or it still
That
has Strahd
that
in its
that's
hand?
that's the issue. 'Cause if it's from where it's going away from where it was. And
Right.
if we go to where it was and Strahd is not there, we've basically lost
Yeah.
a day and a half, 2 days of travel, which is quite bad.
Right, but also if we follow it to its trajectory, it's going to lead back to Arden's vault, yes?
Yes.
Which we can't really breach on our own.
True. The thing is, um, would it be taking Strahd with it? With her? With him?
I mean, it could have just left simply because he fought it off or escaped.
That could
He
be
has
true also.
seemed resourceful so
Well,
far.
most probably, I think it might, come thinking of it, might still be worth it going to the forest. If even if it took Strahd back, wherever it
Right.
might have landed, there might be traces of what happened, at least.
Agreed. Yes.
We
At least
might get some insight from those.
Maybe it went to its
Sure.
lair. Might find a bunch of gold.
Could be.
The forest.
I think the best we just check the forest out and then see from there.
Yeah, check, see where the
Awareness. Where
+0.
is...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is good.
21, that's a critical.
15.
Oof.
6.
No, not 6. -5. Fumble 5.
Oh, that's
Fumble
fumbled.
6.
Oh, wow.
Fumbled by
Yep.
6.
Change course, everyone, to the lake.
What's happening? I can't see
Hello.
that far.
The dragon fell into the lake, it seems. Well, it may be that we had help from the Diablo.
Okay.
Well,
Is,
that's
is
hard.
is there a faster wake to get down there? Are there river boats or something close by?
I would suspect horses might be faster than the boats.
True. At full gallop. That's true.
That's well, we'll have to make it that like that, then. Come on, attack! Towards the lake, where the dragon fell. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we take the first right at that crossroads and just keep going down. Or does it not make a difference if we're off path?
Yeah.
No, as in, but does it make a difference in how long it takes? Because we don't want the horses to get tired, and we don't want to waste too much time because of Strahd. Not
Shall
that they say
we?
anything.
Yeah. Shall we push the horses?
I can tend to the wounds after pushing them hard.
Yeah. Alright.
Once they
Can we?
buckle underneath us.
Yeah. Can we push the horses for like a fast gallop down there?
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you. Yes. Bye bye.
Thanks, man.
Goodbye.
Bye.